It's Marshall Monday. Oh, it's a cool island breeze and of course a hot soca vibe, and Trinidad Carnival 2019 is the place to be. Join me, your host JLova, as I take you through all the sights and sounds and some of the best fets right here for Trinidad Carnival, only on Tempo.
This episode is brought to you by JLova.
Welcome back to a brand new edition of Tempo's Cross Caribbean Countdown, and you know we count down the top 10 videos from around the region. I am here live in Trinidad for Marshall Monday. It is Trinidad Carnival 2019. Now, Marshall Montano is known for putting on a spectacular show and, of course, always bringing international stars, like this guy here all the way from Cuba, Sima Funk. How are you?
Fine. I'm super nice. I recently finished to play. It's amazing the energy, the people, Michelle, everything is like a... This is like the moment of the Caribbean, you know,
Yes.
like madness here. I'm super happy.
Well, it was amazing. You know, the crowd really responded well to you. The crowd really responded well to you. But how did you meet Marshall Montano?
That was super crazy because I was in Cuba and I was looking for, you know, everybody know Michelle Montano. I know many of his songs, but for some reason I started to do my own music. And in one moment, a friend of mine that live here, he told me, okay, I know Michelle Montano. He said that he really like your music and he want you here in the festival. I say, oh, but now so fast, because that was like 2 weeks ago. You know, like
Yes.
this arranged. We was in the tour for Colombia and stuff, and was like, okay, we finished the tour of Colombia. We have to go to Trinidad.
Yes.
Tobago. I have to meet Marcelo, and it was like amazing. Right now I'm here. It's fabulous. All the energy. It's like
Yes.
a super spiritual.
Yes, you know, so do you guys have a carnival over in Cuba?
Yeah, of course. We have a carnival in every town of Cuba.
In every town in Cuba?
Yeah.
Much like in Trinidad. So how has your carnival experience been here in Trinidad?
For me, it's almost the same. You know, it's like this vibe. It's
Yes.
this vibe of identity. It's this vibe of people who love their music, people who love their artists.
Yes.
You know, they know the music, they feel the music,
Yes.
they feel like together. You know, it's like it's really spiritual. In Cuba, it's almost the same. It's like the people loving their culture.
Yes.
It's-
I mean, spoken like a true Caribbean man, and of course like an artist. Talk to me a little bit about how you feel about your music and where your music is going.
Oh, it feels super nice. The best thing for me is that I am doing my music on my own terms, you know, and I'm doing my music like my life, you know. My music now is my life, so I have to live my life comfortable and be happy. So I'm trying to do all the time, and for now it's working. So I'm really happy because we start to be successful, but we keep the happiness, and I keep my team, my friends, my family. We all keeping loving, and all the people that I start to meet. Now the team of Michelle is like
Yes.
a new family. I back
Yes.
here for 1
Yes.
month to record, to do crazy stuff. I don't know, but now we feel it like only 3 days, and every
Yes.
time you meet new people that have to be with you with your concept on
Yes.
life. And this is amazing. I'm super happy with what's happening now.
Yes.
What's happening now.
It's amazing. Well, listen, you are hearing it here first on Tempo. Marshall Monday 2019 has just started, so stay tuned. More vibes.
This episode is brought to you by Pixie Dust.
Fling bumper, say wine and go down like that, go down like that. Give me the girl who come to give, the kind of wine to remember. The kind of girl who don't come to play, so you can't call she no pretender. I love the way they just get on. So I don't care who watching on, cause I just wanna wind up everybody.
We're here in Marshall Monday, and of course, you know, this is the ultimate concert to be at for the entire Carnival season. And I'm here with a man who's known very prolifically for his songwriting. Mr. Colonel Roberts, how you doing?
I'm alright, JLova. Alright, tempo people.
Yes.
I don't know.
Now you've grown up in this calypso soca industry, right? Talk to me a little bit about that experience and how it has shaped your love and appreciation for the art form.
Well, obviously growing up under the father of as Lord Kitchener, you know, my whole life obviously is calypso. They beat me with a calypso stick.
Yes.
And so that influenced me to obviously got into the industry and writing soca, calypso,
yes,
and producing music for various artists. And
yes,
you know, the love I have for the industry is overwhelming.
yes,
You know, soca music is all. This is my life. This is my living. You know, I mind my whole family by this.
yeah.
So this is very dear to me and very
Yes.
important. So soca music is my life, you know.
Yes, well, you know, it's interesting that you said that, because we're talking to a lot of the artists and the producers and the writers and people who really moving the culture forward about soca music. What is it going to take for soca music to be an internationally recognized genre?
I think basically it's just more a general love and appreciation for the culture from our locals, you know. A little more patriotism towards the music itself, you know. We can't take it for granted that we have it all the time and we get fed up with it and it'll become seasonal.
Right.
It'll become more all year round.
Right.
You know what I mean? In a holistic way. In a greater percentage of the country appreciating the culture.
Yes.
And you know, actually wanting it, requesting it.
Yes.
And the interest levels of it that
Yes.
grow, you know what I mean? And as charity begins at home. So as a nation, if we could stand up behind our music, I think that's one of the key factors in pushing soca music in them international barriers.
Yes. Now, is soca music only for Trinidad?
Is it only? No, it's for the world. It's not only for Trinidad, but I will say it belongs to Trinidad.
Well, that is undeniable. If
Yeah.
your father, Lord Kitchener, was around today, what would he think about soca music and where it's going?
I think generally he would be proud of, you know, the effort all the young artists making, you know, to keep the industry up and keep presenting good music for the people each year,
Yes.
which I believe the entire industry has been doing a fairly great job so far. You know,
A fairly great job.
This year was good, real
Yes.
good, real good music.
Yes.
Like one of my songs playing right now, Jumbie. This Road March 2007. It's my second Road March, you know.
Yes.
A privilege to hear, you know, classic music like this playing. Also, if my dad was here right now, I think you'll be giving me a high five.
Absolutely, and a big hug and really pushing you forward. Listen, Colonel, thank you so much for always, of course, pushing soca music forward. It's Marshall Monday 2019. The vibes just got started.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by The Modish Medium.
So, of course, it's Carnival 2019, and you expect to see, of course, a whole bunch of soca artists, right? Well, the man Ding Dong is in town. How are you, Ding Dong?
Business. I'm good. Good.
Well, you know, listen, you're the dancing king, and Trinidad soca is all about dancing. Does Ding Dong know how to whine?
I'm a Jamaican. I'm a Caribbean.
Yes.
Why you asking me?
Oh, so that means that's a yes, you could do it, right?
What kind of question is that?
Right. The answer is a resounding yes.
Don't do me that. You know that. Now we Jamaicans, I know we know the thing, the whole dancehall thing, the whole soca thing.
Yeah.
We're all one. We are one entity. We represent the Caribbean.
Yes.
And everybody Caribbean, once you're Caribbean, your waistline Africa can move.
Absolutely. Talk to me about how you feel about soca music.
Soca music. Like what I hate is that some people try to segregate our cultures.
Okay, talk to me about that.
And some people try to put dancehall over there, and they try to put reggae over there, and they try to put soca over there. And
Yeah.
too much of that, and all of that is just unnecessary, wrong energy.
You think it's one culture?
We're one. We're the Caribbean.
Yes.
We represent the Caribbean. We are CARICOMs,
Yes.
and we are Caribbean representatives. Why can't we be in a party? Dancehall plays, soca plays, and reggae plays.
Right.
Too much.
What about though the classification of music? So for instance on iTunes and billboards, there's a reggae top 10. But
Yes.
all the soca artists have to go under the reggae
Under
banner.
the reggae.
How you feel
No,
about
no,
that?
I think, you see, like, I honestly believe, like, Marshall album,
Yes. Really?
The GOAT,
Right.
it released at #1 on reggae billboard charts.
Yes.
Now, soca has created that body of work, that entity of artists,
Yes.
that I think they should have their own charts as soca charts. That's what I think. I don't know what the other organizations and the body of other people think. I think they should have their own charts because they're sometimes in a own, that they have their own world, their own body of people, their own body of artists, their own body of fan base. Just like how you have a Latin charts, you have a hip hop charts, you have a reggae chart, you have, and we need a dancehall chart too as well.
We do.
Yes, we need a dancehall chart as well. Because dancehall, I think, and dancehall and reggae is two different.
It's its own genre. Absolutely. So listen, you hear the man Ding Dong himself, he absolutely completely gets it. Of course, it's one Caribbean, he's a Caribbean man who
But
can
it's-
actually
but
wine.
It's a step at a time.
Yes.
So, being under the reggae thing, it going to shed that light
Yes.
to being soca independent.
Yes.
So, it is a step. Everything happens in due time, and I think soca is on the right path. Dancehall and soca has been such a merge right now,
Yes.
where all my songs have been playing in soca events.
Absolutely.
I have like 6-7 songs playing in rotation in soca events.
Yes. It's true. It's true.
A lot of dancehall people, a lot of dancehall act is right now into the soca events. Dancehall, Jamaica Carnival, Trinidad Carnival,
Yes.
they have a lot of Jamaican dancehall people that are here.
Yes.
And it's just crazy. I think the merging, and I think what's making a big difference now is that the artists are united.
Yes.
So eventually,
Yes.
the fan base will have to become united.
Yes.
Because Ding Dong and Marshall are the song, Ding Dong and Bunji are the song, Ding Dong and Nyla Blackman are the song,
Yes.
Shensi and
Shensi
Nyla
and
are the
Nyla.
song,
Shensi and
Patrice
Kes.
and
Yes.
everybody,
Yes.
Kes
Yes.
the band, everybody is doing, we are united as artists
Yes.
in the Caribbean, and it's just a matter of time for the fan base to let go all of those segregation and be united as one.
Listen, I love it. You heard it from the man Ding Dong right here in Marshall Monday 2019.
Soca, dancehall, reggae, Caribbean, CARICOM to the world out there. Crazy. Marshall, big up yourself again. Splendid job out there. Check.
Our mainstay for Carnival is now the man that they call Moto. Yes, straight out of St. Lucia. How you doing, Moto?
We're fine, doing well, you don't know. Moto is there, Moto is everywhere.
Absolutely.
Moto is everywhere.
Moto, you have been bringing for quite a few years now, right, as a producer, that Lucian vibe, that bouillon vibe. Talk to me now about how that music has now penetrated into the mainstream soca.
Well, now everybody like Lucian. You know, I'm very, very proud the way Lucian and Tenry segment have came. We've tried, we're trying to get this where it is right now. But like I say, continue being consistent with the thing. Like this year, you saw me do a little bit of groovy.
Yes.
You know, I don't want to be stuck in the one kind of genre kind of vibe. So I tried doing One Woman, and it's getting a lot of love.
Well, it's definitely on the Cross Caribbean Countdown, getting a lot of love. We saw the video. It was real nice. What are you working on for next year? Because I feel like you always in that progressive mode.
Well, next year, definitely we're going to do some more groovy. Obviously, some pace. We can't forget the pace. And just bigger, better things.
Yeah.
Bigger, better things. This year was actually, I did a lot of projects. to my prior years, you know,
Right.
and all of them in rotation, all of them.
Yeah,
So that's
absolutely.
a good thing.
Well, you're definitely a very busy man. Talk to people a little bit about what soca means to you.
Soca means the world to me, honestly. I mean, I produce, but I don't know nothing about music. It's very weird to me, but I don't know how I could do them songs. I'm not no musician, I'm not nothing, I just learn from the air. So I guess soca music is something that's great.
What do you
It is
think
something that's great.
it's going to take to make soca music international with its own genre on iTunes and Billboard?
Right, I think it's different moves like the way Marshall had a shanty and the various moves that do the whole celebrity, you know, getting that this crossover artists with soca, we're gonna keep on doing numbers and numbers, then they will provide us the category.
Perfect. Well, listen, Moto's a guy to look forward to because when we have that soca top 10, this man here going to be dominated.
I have to big up my dancers here.
Oh, God, come on.
Oh, my God. This is
Hi, darling.
One of the top dancers from Trinidad.
Oh, yes, honey.
Candice.
Hi.
All of you know Candice.
All right, wonderful. Well,
Yes.
listen, now they know you say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Cross Caribbean Countdown family is a special treat today. Now, I know we all know about Is a Snack, right? I know we all know about some of the other songs that she sang, but who is she? Nessa Preppy?
Hi, I'm good. What's up?
I'm very good. Now, so listen, I am excited to bring you to our Temple family, okay? Because you're super talented, of course, super gorgeous. Talk to me a little bit about some of the collaborations you've had this year.
Some of the collaborations.
Well,
Well, I've collaborated with Marshall Montano, Hood Celebrity, Kerwin Dubois, and Multi Symptom as well. And well, Travis World, London Future, they are producers, but it's collaborations as well. So I've collaborated with a lot of people this year. It has been amazing.
yes, I mean, so I have been looking at your career evolve, and literally, I believe from last year to this year, you've absolutely soared. What's been the secret?
Hard work and dedication. You might have off days, you might have days when you don't feel up to it, but you know, you just to persevere, push through, and always keep your mind on the goal ahead. Especially if you're an artist, keep your mind on the music.
Yes, so I love that. So I've been talking to a lot of artists about the future of soca, the vision of soca, making soca that international genre. Where do you see yourself in that, and what does that mean to you?
It means a lot to me because one of my goals is actually to break through internationally as many soca artists. That's one of our goals, to take soca music to the world. So my thing is, it's just, you know, well, you asked what's my take on it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's all about giving them the Caribbean flavor,
Yes.
but putting it across in a way where they can understand what you're singing about.
Okay.
So even if it's a dialect or a slang, you teach them and you break it down and you let them know, well, in our culture, this is this. And, you know, it's a kind of complex thing. It's a touchy topic.
Yes, it is touchy, but I guarantee you, anybody in any language know is a snack. All right? It is definitely a snack. Listen, thank you so much, Nessa Preppy. We're looking forward to so many things from you. Keep being exactly who you are.
Thank you.
Yes.
This episode is brought to you by Hysela Laura.
So you want bacchanal? Give me the tempo. Hey, hey. If it's bacchanal they want, bacchanal they going get. They want to sing about mash up. They want to talk about mash up. I am the king, I am the monk. Most of all, I am the doctor.
Trinidad Carnival, of course, is in full swing, and we're here talking to Shal Marshalls, of course, one of the staples of Carnival. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah. How has the season been treating you?
It's been great.
Yeah. You know, we've been talking to a lot of people who've been talking about Carnival being a genre. When we, well, soca, as a matter of fact, being a genre, but it being more than just Carnival music.
Right.
What do you say to that?
Well, hey, as I told you on the Uber Soca Cruise, right, it's about getting it out of genre. And for us to do that, we have to get the numbers up. We have to encourage Caribbean people, not just living in the Caribbean, but those living wherever they are in the world, to purchase the music online. digital sales. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
And that's the only way we could get the recognition, because it's a numbers game.
Correct.
And that's what it is.
Correct. It is a numbers game. Talk to me a little bit about tell me.
As I'm talking about the numbers game, if you don't know, I launched my album, debut album. I shall. Yeah, it's available everywhere.
Okay.
All right. Actually, it debuted at #1 in Trinidad. It was at #5 in the US.
Okay.
All right. So, people continue purchasing the albums from the soca artists.
And that is where this is important. It is important that the classification is not on the reggae, but even as you're listed on the iTunes, if you made it into the top 10, it wouldn't be the top 10 reggae, but it would be the top 10 soca, which is where you rightfully belong.
That's where we want to be.
Yes.
That's where we want to be.
Absolutely. Well, listen, we're working on it. Thank you so much for the great music. What's your top song this year?
Oh, come on. You can't ask artists what's their top song. Come on. It's me.
Everything.
It's me.
Everything. Well, listen, I've been to a couple boat rides and a few parties, and you're just literally ringing down the place. So you're alive and well.
But this year, though, on a reel, a lot of great songs.
Yeah.
We have so much great music. Like, it's almost like if it confused people.
Yeah.
You know, people like, wow, I like this, I like that, I like that.
Yes.
So congratulations to all the artists, all the writers, all the producers, everyone who contributed, all the contributors who contributed to making this Carnival 2019 a great one. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, listen, Cross Caribbean Countdown family, you know it's Marshall Monday. The thing just starts.
Just start.
This episode is brought to you by Pixie Dust.
Cross Caribbean Countdown family, you know Marshall Monday is the place to see all the celebrities and all of the staples who have made the music, calypso music, kaiso music, soca music, parang soca music, right? Everybody converge right here. And I'm so privileged to be talking to Rambunctious. How you doing?
I'm great. That's how it be. Yeah, man.
So now a lot of people would know you for your very comical parang songs. Talk to me about some of the ideas behind that.
Well, I mean, for me, it's all music, right? I mean, fortunately, I got a lot of love in that parang soca space. My ideas just come from any and anywhere, you know? So I might just see something going on the street, or somebody might tell me something and I write a song about it. So that's where you'll get the Santa Claus, the Shak Woman, and even the stuff out of that season, you know? Yeah.
So definitely some good music, and people definitely look forward to seeing your artwork and, of course, seeing some of your videos and hearing some of your music.
Right.
You know, a lot of people also know you for probably doing more rap so. Right. Talk to me a little bit about where the Rapso movement is going, and of course, what is Rapso for those who don't know?
Sure, well, Rapso is, we like to call it the rhythm of the party word in the rhythm of the word, right? It's sort of the consciousness of calypso and soca. And if you want to put another way for the international audience, I guess our version of rap, right? And so I've been doing that for years, and the movement, Rapso is very much still existent, you know. It's just that it's being branded differently.
Okay.
A lot of artists who doing stuff and calling it something else. It's Rapso at its essence, but you know, that's semantics. So Rapso is still alive and well.
Yes. You know, we've been talking to a lot of artists and a lot of producers about soca music being its own genre. You know, knowing now that when artists release their soca music, it goes onto the reggae iTunes or the reggae billboard. What do you think about that? And how far can soca music really go?
Well, so when people ask me that question, I tell people soca music done gone already, right? The problem is where we place the value, right? A lot of the times we feel that we have to be approved by somebody else, right? And for me, we done gone clear long time in many different forms and fashion, in the calypso, in the soca, and it wasn't just Trinidad and Tobago, the whole entire Caribbean, other artists have done it, right? So that to me is a kind of a question that I feel that we need to stop asking in a sense. But I also find though that if you have to put us in a category, I think it does us a disservice to put us in the reggae category. I understand why people do it, but I think it does us a disservice, and probably the better umbrella would be just to go in the world category, you know?
What about
get lost that way?
What about the category of just making soca its own genre?
Well, no, for me, yeah, you could put soca as a genre, yes, but it is really a subset of calypso, right? So we probably had to start a whole long discussion that we didn't come here for, right? But to me, it's calypso, and then everything underneath it, the soca, the parang soca, the rap soul, you know? Yeah.
Right. So of course, soca being of course dubbed by Lord Shorty I
Right,
as
Lord Shorty I was the inventor.
as the soul of calypso.
Right, yes, right.
So you're absolutely right. Soca is in fact a subset of
Right,
calypso.
yeah,
And it is
because for those who don't know that story, Shorty wanted to kind of contemporize the music then, right, by adding mixing the Afro beats with the Indo beats to create this kind of new hodgepodge, if you want to call it that.
Yes.
And what is happening now is just the music constantly evolves, right? So even the chutney soca is a kind of offshoot of that, and then you have the Afro soca. So it is as wide as it is broad. We can be here all night.
Well, wonderful. Well, listen, we would love to be here all night talking to you, but the show must go on. But it was a pleasure seeing you, and of course, always having that beautiful smile. It's Trinidad Carnival 2019. I'm your girl, JLova. Here's my new friend, Rambunctious.
Rambunctious! What vibes, people? Yours truly, Mr. Rambunctious, inside your session, right here on TMPO. Well, you know, Anagon.
This episode is brought to you by The Modish Medium.
Cross Caribbean Countdown family, it is a privilege to be sitting here with, of course, the Queen of Bacchanal, Miss Destra. How you doing, darling?
I'm good. Enjoying, Carnival. Carnival is here. Oh my God, I can't wait to play Mass. I can't wait for it to be over because I'm so tired.
But then go again, because, we were talking to Iowa George on the Uber Soca cruise, and he literally said, soca artists are the busiest artists ever.
I believe so, because when Carnival is over, there's a Carnival somewhere else and somewhere else. And I think I'm one of the most toured artists, so I'm all over. But I love touring because you get to see different places, you get to see friends that you don't see for like a year. But I do miss my daughter because I have to leave her behind. But you know what? It's part of the job. So
now, and of course, you do it so well. Everything from the glamour to your artistry. I mean, your voice is so powerful. Talk to me a little bit about where soca music is going as a genre.
I think soca music is growing. It took a while. We had the reggaeton, we had reggae, we had dancehall, and I think a space is opening up for soca. Not only that, but we have a lot of younger artists interested in the music, so they're doing their best and they're putting their best foot forward and they're creating new styles of the soca. So I think the soca music is in good hands.
It's definitely in good hands. Talk to me about what your ultimate success looks like.
I believe that for me, my ultimate success is to leave a legacy. Make sure that people that come behind me remember who Destra is and, take my music, sample it, make sure that you say, oh gosh, this is from the great Destra. I really want the younger generation and even the generation that comes after that to remember what I did for the music, because I came up in a time where it was still calypso soca, and I kind of made it my own. I started to fuse different genres with it, the pop, the rock, and I did my own thing, and I have so many classics because of it. So many people, when you go around and you say, hey, do you know soca? They're like, I don't know. And then you say, everybody take a drum. And they're like, they know that song. And that makes me feel good because I did stamp my name in the music.
No, absolutely, you did. I have an American friend who is always singing Lucy. She went to St. Thomas.
I know. That was like, 4 years ago? Only 4 years ago.
She still sings it. She says, oh my God, that's just sang Lucy. So shout out to my girl, Heather.
Hey.
And, I want to talk to you about the movement of soca being a genre.
Yeah.
There was a statement made by Cardi B, who was listening to some of your music, and she's like, why is this on the reggae charts?
Right. Well, Cardi B loves soca music. And she's Trini too. So she would have a passionate, response to something like this. And we all know Cardi B loves Destra. Yeah. So I guess, when we really think about it, why don't we have, a genre on iTunes or wherever? But it's work in progress. And I believe that it's coming soon. Don't worry. We're punching that hole. We're coming.
It is definitely happening. I was talking to Ding Dong earlier, and Ding Dong was talking about One Caribbean, of course, different types of music, but just that one sound. You partnered with Spice and created this hot video
That video was a lot of bottom. Spice and I have been friends for years, and we always wanted to do a song. And we did not know if we wanted it to be more soca or if we wanted it to be more dancehall. And initially, it was supposed to be on her dancehall album, but because we missed the deadline, it ended up on my soca album. However, I think as Caribbean people, we relate to the beats. It's not about what it is or the genre. It's about the beat. We have a strong African heritage, and as long as the beat making you move, you feel it. And I love working with Spice. She's crazy like me. She's outspoken like me. We're like twins from another mother. I don't know. It's a beautiful experience, and we plan to take this sound all through the world as the year goes by.
Yeah, I mean, we think it's a great idea. We look forward, of course, to seeing more from the Queen of Bacchanal. Who, listen, she really now getting started, okay? She really now getting started, and you look amazing. Your style and everything is impeccable.
Thank you very much.
Yes, to the entire Destra team who have all of us salivating on Instagram. And of course, it is Marshall Monday, it's Carnival. Trinidad Carnival to be exact, 2019. And when we come back, more vibes. Thank you. Can you give